All right, hey gang, Nate Bear here, lead technical tactician for Monument Traders Alliance and Trade of the Day. And in today's video, just a quick update on where we kind of stand with the indexes and then a name I've got my eye on for a trade setting up this week. All right, so basically if let me go and hide these drawings, put this on a daily chart here. Essentially we had a big move down. Well, we had a big move up, right? And then we had a pretty big move down. And now we're sort of having a counter trend sort of bounce. And what I've been thinking and talking about is this sort of channel that we're in, or at least were in, which was just basically a bear flag, right? Well, yesterday the SPY closed above the top of the channel. It closed above the major point of control, which is coming in right here with this red line. That's the price at which the most volume has traded throughout this topping sort of formation. So we would have expected this to be resistance. I frankly am shocked that it went straight through all of this resistance on the first test, right? The first test and through the top of the trend line, like a hot knife through butter. I mean, I am just very surprised. And you know, the old adage, don't fight the Fed. Well, don't fight the Fed, right? So at this point, what I want you to notice is two things. Number one, it's very kind of hard to see, but we are actually regaining our bullish structure as far as the averages with the 8 EMA on the top, the 21 in the middle, and then it's barely crossed, right? But it has crossed, and then the 55 EMA on the bottom. So, okay, well, where do we go from here? Well, at this point, right, I'm actually going to switch back into, I want to have a little bit of a short hedge, maybe. Like I've got we did a bearish butterfly, like a very cheap, 10-to-1 risk reward type put butterfly around 500 a couple weeks out for the SPY. But I'm basically back into buy the dip mode here because the structure has again shifted and it shifted down here. It didn't really take that long, and we're right back to bullish structure. So one that I like, one that I'm watching for this week. First off, VRT. This gets like an honorable mention. This is one we've been trading almost every day in Daily Profits Live, but I think this is destined for 100. We're coming into this $100 price level for the first time, and I think we're going to go ahead and break up and breach that. But the one that I'm watching right now is DHR. And again, what you'll notice here is it's an earnings winner, right? If I zoom out, show the daily chart, we're up near all-time highs. We've got an earnings winner, and we've got this really nice structure, in my opinion, setting up. Now, the chart that I kind of like here is the 130-minute chart and then the 195-minute chart. The 195-minute squeeze is a little bit early, but it still looks really good. So the idea here is to pick this up around the point of control, around 248, and then look to work this actually up into new lifetime highs over 258, okay? So if we go over and look at the options for DHR, I'd go all the way out into June. Like we just had earnings. There's nothing there's no reason to not give ourselves plenty of time. And I'll go ahead and start looking at these $250 calls, basically the at the money calls for a run in DHR up and over 260. All right, so that's my plan. That's what I've got. I hope it helps, and I will talk to you guys soon. Have a good one.